We're diving into a coin that has been creating quite a buzz in the numismatic world, the 1988 D-Mint Mark Lincoln penny. You heard that right, a seemingly ordinary penny that many people might overlook in their spare change could be worth an incredible amount of money. Imagine holding a simple coin in your hand, a coin that may have passed through countless transactions, and realizing it's worth not just 1 cent, but potentially millions of dollars. That's exactly the story behind the 1988 D. Lincoln penny, which has caught the attention of collectors worldwide due to its astonishing market value and rarity. So, what makes this coin so valuable? What should you look for if you come across one of these pennies? And how did an everyday penny become such a coveted treasure? In this video, we're going to explore the background of the 1988 D. Lincoln penny, discuss the rare characteristics that can make it worth millions, and explain why collectors are willing to pay top dollar for this coin. By the end of this video, you'll have a solid understanding of what to look for if you want to find one of these coins, or if you're simply interested in learning more about the fascinating world of rare coins. First, let's talk a bit about the history and significance of the 1988 D penny. This coin was minted in Denver, hence the D-Mint mark, and is part of the Lincoln penny series. The Lincoln penny has been a staple of American currency since 1909, and over the years, certain pennies have become highly valuable due to errors, rare variations, or unique characteristics. While millions of pennies are produced every year, not all are created equal. Some are worth far more than their face value, and the 1988 D penny is one of those special coins. Now, what makes the 1988 D Lincoln penny so valuable? To answer that, we have to look at a few key factors. One of the most significant reasons this coin is worth so much is because of certain rare errors that occurred during its production. The 1988 D penny is known for having what is called a transitional error. This is when changes in design elements or production methods result in a coin that appears different from its intended design. Specifically, with the 1988 D penny, there are some unique characteristics in the details of Lincoln's portrait and the lettering on the coin. One major detail collectors look for in the 1988 D penny is the mint mark itself. In rare cases, the penny might display a D that looks unusual, as it might have been struck over another mint mark or appear slightly misaligned. These small, almost unnoticeable differences are what make the coin incredibly rare and valuable to collectors. It's almost like finding a hidden gem within something very ordinary. Another reason why the 1988 D penny is worth so much is the condition of the coin. When it comes to coins, collectors pay a premium for those in pristine condition. If a 1988 D penny is uncirculated or in mint condition, meaning it has no visible scratches, wear, or blemishes, it can be worth significantly more. Coins that have been well preserved over the years are highly sought after because they're much harder to come by. So if you happen to find a 1988 D penny that looks nearly perfect, it could be a potential jackpot. You might be wondering how to identify one of these valuable 1988 D pennies. There are a few specific things to look for. First, examine the mint mark carefully. Use a magnifying glass or jeweler's loupe if you have one, as the details can be very subtle. Check for any oddities in the D mint mark. Is it doubled? Does it look like it has been struck over another letter? Any of these peculiarities can mean that your penny is one of the rare and valuable ones. Next, take a look at the overall condition of the coin. Even the smallest scratches or signs of wear can impact the value, so handling the coin carefully is essential. If you believe you have a valuable 1988 D penny, it might be worth sending it to a professional coin grading service. These services can verify the authenticity and quality of your coin, which can help in determining its true value. A graded coin with a high rating can command a much higher price at auction or in a private sale. Now let's talk about the market value of the 1988 D Lincoln penny. While the average 1988 D penny is worth just a cent, those rare error coins or coins in mint condition have been known to fetch impressive prices. Some collectors have paid upwards of $1.8 million for a pristine example of this penny. That's right, a simple 1-cent coin selling for nearly $2 million. The reason behind these sky-high prices is simple: rarity and demand. Coin collectors and enthusiasts are willing to pay a premium for rare finds, especially when those finds have unique characteristics or are in excellent condition. The rarity of the 1988 D penny has only increased its allure. As more collectors search for these coins, the market value rises even further. The scarcity of high-quality examples with error details makes them highly desirable. So if you have one of these pennies, you're holding onto a piece of American numismatic history that could be worth a small fortune. In conclusion, the 1988 D. Lincoln penny is much more than a small copper coin. It represents a fascinating piece of history, a rare find for collectors, and potentially a life-changing discovery for anyone lucky enough to own one. Whether you're an experienced coin collector or just someone who occasionally checks their spare change, the story of the 1988 D penny is a reminder that treasures can be found in the most unexpected places. Thank you for joining us on this journey into the world of rare and valuable coins. If you enjoyed learning about the 1988 D Lincoln penny and want to hear more about other valuable coins, make sure to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an update. Share your thoughts in the comments below and let us know if you've ever come across a unique coin. Who knows, you might just have a treasure hiding in your pocket. Stay tuned for more videos on coins, collectibles, and hidden treasures. We're diving into the world of rare coins to uncover the story of a 1987 no-mint Mark Lincoln penny that's been making waves for its incredible market value. If you've ever thought a single penny couldn't be worth much, think again. This particular penny has collectors and enthusiasts in awe, and it could be worth far more than you'd ever expect for just 1 cent. Let's explore everything that makes this coin so special, its unique features, and why it's valued so highly today. Now, you might be wondering why the absence of a mint mark is such a big deal. Normally, a mint mark tells us which U.S. mint facility produced the coin. In most cases, you'll see a D for Denver or an S for San Francisco on the penny. But when a penny lacks this mark, it typically means it was minted in Philadelphia. The 1987 no-mint mark penny is particularly intriguing because it belongs to an era when minting practices were more consistent, making any unique variations stand out even more. This coin was minted in huge quantities, but its high value comes from specific qualities that separate it from the ordinary pennies we use every day. So, what makes this particular 1987 no-mint Mark Lincoln penny worth a lot of money? The secret lies in a combination of rarity, condition, and demand. Some versions of this penny have very low production numbers or display unique features that make them highly collectible. Errors or variations, such as doubling on certain details like the date, lettering, or Lincoln's profile, can drastically increase its worth. These rare mistakes, known as minting errors, create an exciting opportunity for collectors who are constantly on the lookout for coins that deviate from the norm. In addition to error coins, condition is key when it comes to valuable pennies. Coins that have been preserved in mint or near mint condition can fetch a much higher price than those that have been worn down through years of circulation. Collectors look for coins that have retained their original luster and detail, which means even the smallest signs of wear can lower the value. So, if you happen to have a 1987 no-mint Mark Lincoln penny that looks almost brand new, you may be in possession of something quite valuable. And now, let's talk about the factors that determine how much a 1987 no-mint Mark Lincoln penny might be worth on today's market. First, the level of demand among collectors is significant. When a particular coin becomes popular or is in short supply, its value goes up because collectors are willing to pay a premium to add it to their collections. The 1987 no-mint Mark Lincoln penny has seen an increase in demand due to its intriguing history, minting errors, and appeal among enthusiasts looking to complete their collections. The value of this coin can vary depending on its specific features and condition. For example, a typical 1987 no-mint Mark Lincoln penny in circulated condition may only be worth its face value. However, those in uncirculated or mint state conditions, especially those with unique errors, can sell for much more. Some examples in pristine condition have fetched impressive prices at auctions, making this penny a potential treasure hiding in plain sight. If you're lucky enough to find a 1987 no-mint Mark Lincoln penny in exceptional condition or with rare minting errors, you could be looking at a coin worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars. The highest recorded sales of these coins at auctions have surprised many, proving that even a simple penny can become highly sought after. For collectors and investors alike, the thrill of finding one of these valuable coins is part of what makes the world of numismatics so exciting. So, how can you tell if your 1987 no-mint Mark Lincoln penny is valuable? First, examine the coin closely. Look for any unusual characteristics, such as doubling on the date or lettering, and check the coin's overall condition. If it's free of scratches, blemishes, or other signs of wear, it may be in mint state, which can increase its value considerably. You can also consider having your coin professionally graded by a reputable coin grading service, as this can provide an official assessment of its condition and authenticity. adding to its market value. In conclusion, the 1987 no-mint Mark Lincoln penny is a fascinating coin with potential value far beyond its face value. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just someone who enjoys the thrill of hunting for rare coins, this penny is worth keeping an eye out for. It shows us that sometimes, the most valuable things can be hidden in plain sight, waiting for the right person to discover them. Thank you for watching. Be sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to stay updated on our latest videos about valuable coins and collectibles. Let us know in the comments if you've found any interesting pennies or other coins in your collection. Who knows? You might just have a hidden treasure of your own. We're diving deep into the world of the 1963 no-mint Mark Lincoln penny. That's right, this unassuming coin could be worth a significant amount of money. We'll be covering its background, unique features, and what makes certain 1963 pennies so valuable in today's market. So if you're a collector or just curious if you have a hidden gem in your pocket change, keep watching. The 1963 Lincoln penny was minted over 60 years ago, yet it remains one of the most interesting coins in circulation today. Part of the Lincoln Wheaton Memorial Cent series, it's known for its classic design featuring President Abraham Lincoln on the obverse and the iconic Lincoln Memorial on the reverse. During this year, the U.S. Mint produced pennies in Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco, though the no-mint mark version came from Philadelphia. Unlike other coins with distinguishing mint marks, the Philadelphia Mint did not use a mint mark for the pennies it produced. This is why you'll see these 1963 Lincoln pennies with a blank space under the year. For most collectors, this missing mint mark is standard and doesn't always signal extra value. However, some of these 1963 no-mint mark pennies have unique qualities that make them stand out, and that's where the value begins to soar. What makes a 1963 no-mint mark Lincoln penny worth more than its face value? It all comes down to condition, rarity, and certain error varieties. Coins that have been well preserved over the years, showing little to no signs of wear, can be worth much more. Grading companies like PCGS and NGC assess these coins for quality, assigning them grades that can significantly impact their value. High-grade examples, especially those rated MS65 and above, are what you're looking for if you're hoping for a valuable find. Apart from condition, error coins can be a jackpot for collectors. During the minting process, small mistakes can result in unique variations. In 1963, some pennies experienced issues like double die errors or planchet flaws. A double die error means the coin design was imprinted twice, creating a slightly blurred or doubled appearance. These double die error coins are especially rare, and collectors are willing to pay a premium for them. Other errors, like off-center strikes or planchet errors, can also increase a coin's worth significantly. So, how can you tell if your 1963 penny might be worth a small fortune? First, check the coin's overall appearance. A coin in great condition will have a shiny luster, minimal scratches, and crisp details on both sides. If you think you have a high-quality 1963 penny, consider sending it to a professional grading service. While grading costs money, it can be worth it if your coin receives a high grade that boosts its value. Next, examine the coin closely for any potential errors. Use a magnifying glass or jeweler's loupe to see if there are any signs of doubling in the text or on Lincoln's profile. Pay close attention to the words Liberty and In God We Trust, as these are common places where doubling occurs. Even small errors can mean a significant increase in value, so it's worth the time to inspect carefully. Let's talk about the current market value of the 1963 no-mint Mark Lincoln penny. For most 1963 pennies, especially those that have circulated and show wear, the value will hover around face value. However, pennies in pristine, uncirculated condition can go for much more. Coins that have been graded MS65 and above by a reputable grading company can command prices from several dollars to hundreds of dollars. But that's just the beginning. When we look at error coins or exceptionally high-grade examples, prices can soar. A 1963 no-mint Mark Lincoln penny with a double die error or other rare minting mistake has sold for thousands at auction. Collectors prize these coins not only for their rarity but also for their historical value as pieces of American minting history. While it's not guaranteed, there's always the chance that a unique 1963 penny could reach significant market value, especially as interest in coin collecting grows. You may be wondering, why the 1963 penny? Part of its appeal lies in its connection to American history. The early 1960s were a period of major change, and coins from this era carry a nostalgic value for many collectors. Additionally, the simplicity of the no mint mark feature and the potential for hidden errors make it intriguing to coin enthusiasts. The 1963 penny also marked one of the last years before significant design changes in U.S. currency. The series would later switch to a different composition, and certain details of the design would be updated. As a result, these early pennies have become a favorite for those who want a piece of classic Americana. If you think you have a valuable 1963 Lincoln penny, you might be wondering how to sell it. First, get it appraised or graded by a trusted coin expert or grading company. This can help verify its value and give potential buyers confidence in what they're purchasing. Next, consider selling through reputable auction houses, especially if you have a high-grade or error coin, as these are likely to attract serious collectors. You can also sell through online marketplaces, but keep in mind that not all buyers are familiar with the coin's true value. When selling online, include clear photos and mention any unique features, such as condition, grade, or any errors. This helps you reach the right audience and potentially get the highest price for your coin. The 1963 no mint mark Lincoln penny might look like an ordinary coin, but it holds potential value that's anything but ordinary. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting, this penny is worth a second look. From high grades to rare errors, the factors that increase its value are fascinating and can make for an exciting treasure hunt. So go ahead, check your change, search those coin jars, and see if you have a piece of history in your hands. Thanks for tuning in to today's episode. If you enjoyed learning about valuable coins and want to see more, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. Let us know in the comments if you've ever found a rare coin, and stay tuned for our next video on collectible coins that could change your fortune. We're uncovering an incredible treasure that might just be hiding in plain sight in your pocket or coin jar. We're talking about the 1977 no mint mark Lincoln penny. At first glance, it may seem like an ordinary penny, but under certain conditions, it can be worth far more than its face value. In fact, these pennies have sold for significant sums, making collectors everywhere take notice. So what makes the 1977 Lincoln penny with no mint mark so valuable? Why would a simple penny from the late 70s be worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars? Stick with us as we go through the unique factors that make this coin special. We'll cover everything from its design and history to what collectors look for and what it could be worth in today's market. To understand why this penny can be so valuable, let's first explore a bit about its history. The 1977 Lincoln penny is part of the iconic Lincoln cents series, which began in 1909 to honor the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. Designed by Victor David Brenner, this coin features Lincoln's portrait on the obverse, or front, and the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse. It was one of the first American coins to feature a real person rather than the symbolic representations used in earlier years. By the 1970s, the Lincoln penny was well established as a staple of American currency. Now, one key detail about the 1977 penny is the absence of a mint mark, which is actually quite normal for pennies produced in Philadelphia. Generally, coins minted in Philadelphia are left without a mint mark. However, some collectors find a unique charm in this no mint mark design, especially when the penny is in exceptional condition. So what do collectors look for when determining the value of a 1977 Lincoln penny? Condition is one of the most important factors, and it can significantly impact a coin's worth. Coins are graded on a scale from poor to mint state, or MS, with grades above MS 60 being the most desirable. For the 1977 penny, those graded in the high MS range, especially MS 65 and above, are highly sought after. If you have a 1977 penny in flawless condition with no scratches or blemishes, you might just have something valuable. Another factor that can add value is the coin's luster and color. Collectors often prefer pennies with a bright, original red color, known as red coins. Over time, pennies tend to change color due to oxidation, turning brown or a darker shade of red. Coins that retain their original red luster are more scarce and therefore more valuable. So, if your 1977 penny has a vibrant, coppery shine, it could be worth much more than one with a duller finish. Now, let's talk about rarity. In 1977, millions of Lincoln pennies were minted, so they're not exactly rare in terms of quantity. However, finding one in pristine, uncirculated condition is a different story. Most pennies from this era have been in circulation for decades and show signs of wear and tear. Because of this, finding a 1977 no mint mark penny in high mint state is challenging, and collectors are willing to pay a premium for these rare, high-quality examples. You might be wondering just how much a 1977 no-mint mark Lincoln penny could be worth in today's market. Well, if your penny is in circulated condition, it's probably only worth its face value, or maybe a few cents to a collector. However, if you have one in uncirculated condition with an MS65 grade or higher, it could be worth anywhere from $50 to a few $100s. In some cases, collectors have paid over $1,000 for 1977 pennies that are in top condition, with bright red color and minimal blemishes. The value increases even more if it's graded by a professional grading service like the Professional Coin Grading Service or Numismatic Guarantee Corporation. Coins graded by these services come in a sealed holder, which gives buyers confidence in the coin's authenticity and condition. So how can you tell if you have a valuable 1977 no-mint mark Lincoln penny? First, check its condition. Look for signs of wear, the fewer, the better. Check the color, as red coins are more valuable than brown ones. And, if you think it's in great condition, consider having it professionally graded. This will give you a precise grade and help you understand its true value in the coin market. If you're a collector or just someone who wants to make a little extra cash, this is a coin worth keeping an eye out for. While it may not make you a millionaire overnight, a high-grade 1977 no-mint mark penny could still add significant value to your collection or provide a nice return if you decide to sell it. Plus, the thrill of finding a hidden gem in your pocket change is always exciting. In conclusion, the 1977 no-mint mark Lincoln penny is a fascinating piece of American currency history. While it's common in circulated condition, high-quality, uncirculated examples are rare and valuable, especially when they retain their original red luster. So, check your change, inspect your old jars of pennies, and who knows, you might just stumble upon a small fortune. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss our future content on valuable coins. Let us know in the comments if you've ever found a rare coin in your change or if you're planning to hunt for a 1977 no-mint mark penny. We're talking about one of the most intriguing coins in American history, the 1964 Lincoln penny with no mint mark. This penny might look like any ordinary coin at first glance, but it has become a major talking point among collectors due to its surprising market value and fascinating backstory. First, let's get into some context. In 1964, the United States was in the midst of a coin shortage, leading the U.S. Mint to take certain actions that make this penny so special. During this period, the mint stopped putting mint marks on many of their coins, including the Lincoln penny. This action was part of a broader effort to reduce demand for specific coins and alleviate the shortage. Most of the 1964 pennies were minted in Philadelphia, and since Philadelphia typically did not place a mint mark on pennies, this coin doesn't feature one. However, the historical circumstances and minting anomalies associated with this penny are part of what makes it unique and valuable. Let's take a look at what makes a 1964 no-mint mark Lincoln penny worth more than its face value. Condition is key here. Like with most collectible coins, the value of a 1964 penny without a mint mark depends heavily on its condition and grading. In the world of coin collecting, the grading system helps determine a coin's value based on its appearance, luster, and any wear or tear. Pennies from 1964 that are in pristine, uncirculated condition, meaning they show no signs of wear, can be worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars. A 1964 Lincoln penny graded as MS65, which stands for Mint State 65, can sell for several $100s. Coins graded higher, such as MS67, can sell for even more, sometimes reaching into the thousands. The reason for this is that it's rare to find a coin from 1964 in such perfect condition. Most pennies from that year have been in circulation, picking up scratches and dings along the way. So if you happen to come across a 1964 penny that looks nearly flawless, it could be worth sending it to a grading service to see if it qualifies as a high-grade specimen. Beyond condition, there are also certain unique errors and varieties among 1964 pennies that add to their value. During the minting process, small mistakes sometimes occurred, creating coins that are now considered unique. These errors can be anything from doubled dies, where parts of the design are accidentally struck twice, to off-center strikes or planchet flaws. Error coins are highly sought after because they are one of a kind, and the 1964 no-mint mark penny is no exception. Some error pennies from 1964 have been known to fetch thousands of dollars at auctions, making them highly desirable among collectors. Now, let's talk about the current market value of the 1964 no-mint mark Lincoln penny. While a typical 1964 penny that's been in circulation might only be worth a few cents, those in uncirculated or near perfect condition can command a much higher price. In recent years, some of these pennies have sold for as much as $5,000 to $10,000 at auctions, especially if they have rare minting errors. That's right, this seemingly ordinary penny can actually be worth thousands if it meets the right criteria. To sum it up, the 1964 no-mint Mark Lincoln penny may look like just another penny, but its history and unique characteristics make it much more valuable than you might think. Whether it's the result of a minting error, an anomaly in condition, or just the rarity of finding one in pristine form, this coin is a hidden gem for collectors. So next time you come across a 1964 penny, take a closer look. It might just be one of the few high-value pieces that collectors are eager to add to their collections. Thank you for joining us today as we explored the fascinating story of the 1964 Lincoln penny without a mint mark. Make sure to check your change. Who knows, you might just have a valuable piece of history in your pocket. If you enjoyed this video and want to learn more about rare and valuable coins, be sure to subscribe and hit the bell icon to get notified about our latest videos. We're diving into a fascinating and valuable piece of U.S. coin history, the 1996 D-Mint Mark Lincoln penny. This seemingly ordinary penny has become a gem for collectors and investors alike due to its unexpected market value and unique background. So, if you happen to have a 1996 D penny in your collection or just found one in your change, stay tuned because you might be holding on to something surprisingly valuable. First, let's get into a bit of history. The 1996 Lincoln penny was part of the Lincoln Memorial series, which ran from 1959 to 2008. This series is special because it marks the transition from the original Lincoln wheat penny design to the Lincoln Memorial reverse, honoring the Lincoln Memorial in Washington, D.C. The obverse, or front, of the coin still features President Abraham Lincoln, designed by Victor D. Brenner back in 1909. By the time we reached 1996, Lincoln pennies were already widely circulated and remained a staple in American currency, yet this particular year in mint mark, the 1996 D, holds a unique place in the hearts of collectors today. Now, you may be wondering what exactly makes the 1996 D mint mark Lincoln penny valuable. The D mint mark on this coin indicates that it was minted in Denver, Colorado. The Denver Mint has produced billions of pennies over the years, and the 1996 Lincoln penny was no exception, with around 6.5 billion produced that year. But here's the interesting part: among these billions of coins, some were struck with rare variations and high-quality strikes that have given them significant value in the collector's market. Coins in near-perfect condition, often graded as MS or mint state, are especially prized. For Lincoln pennies, MS grades of 67 and above are considered rare, and for the 1996 D mint mark penny, coins with such a high grade can command impressive prices due to their scarcity and pristine quality. In today's market, a 1996 D Lincoln penny graded at MS 67 can be valued at hundreds or even thousands of dollars depending on its exact condition, luster, and overall eye appeal. Collectors and investors highly prize coins in exceptional condition because they represent some of the best examples of their kind. And for a coin minted in the billions, finding one that has remained in near-perfect condition for almost 3 decades is not as common as you might think. But what exactly makes a coin reach a high grade like MS67? Grading is an essential part of coin collecting, and for a coin to achieve this grade, it must have minimal marks, scratches, or blemishes visible even under magnification. The luster, or shine, of the coin should be strong, and there should be no signs of wear, which would indicate that the coin has been circulated. For Lincoln pennies, the smallest details matter: the sharpness of Lincoln's portrait, the clarity of the date and mint mark, and the overall strike quality all contribute to a coin's grade. Coins graded MS67 or higher are often referred to as top pops, meaning they are some of the best preserved examples known to exist. You might be asking, how can you tell if your 1996 D penny is in mint state? The easiest way to know for sure is to have it professionally graded by a reputable coin grading service such as PCGS or NGC. They will analyze your coin under expert conditions and assign it a grade. This certification process not only provides you with an accurate grade but also increases the marketability and trustworthiness of your coin if you ever decide to sell it. A coin certified at MS67 or above can reach impressive values, so it may be worth considering this option if you believe you have a high-quality example. For those curious about the absolute top value of a 1996 D penny, coins graded even higher, like MS68, have been known to sell for several $1,000s. However, these high grades are incredibly rare. Only a small number of 1996 D pennies have been graded at this level, which drives their value up due to the law of supply and demand in the coin collecting world. When collectors compete for these few top condition coins, prices can skyrocket. If you have a 1996 D penny that isn't in mint condition, don't be discouraged. Even circulated coins can hold some value if they are in above average condition or have unique characteristics. For example, some pennies may have small minting errors or varieties that can make them more valuable. These can include die cracks, off-center strikes, or double dies. While not as valuable as a high-grade mint state coin, error coins still capture the interest of collectors and can sell for more than face value. As with many coins, the 1996 D Lincoln penny's value is influenced by factors like rarity, condition, and market demand. But the appeal of the 1996 D penny goes beyond just monetary value. It's a piece of American history that has traveled through time and commerce, connecting people across the country. Collecting coins like this allows us to hold a tangible piece of the past, and for many collectors, the excitement of discovering a rare or valuable coin is a reward in itself. So, how can you find one of these valuable 1996 D pennies? First, check your pocket change. You never know what you might find. Sometimes, rare coins slip through the cracks and end up in circulation. You can also explore coin rolls from banks, visit coin shops, attend coin shows, or even look through family collections. Many valuable coins have been discovered this way, and with a bit of luck and patience, you could find a 1996 D penny worth keeping or selling for a significant profit. In conclusion, the 1996 D Mint Mark Lincoln penny is a fascinating piece that combines history, rarity, and potential value. Whether you're an experienced coin collector or just getting started, this coin is a fantastic example of how even modern coins can hold hidden worth. Keep an eye out for high-grade examples and mint errors, as these can make a significant difference in the coin's value. Remember, every coin tells a story, and sometimes that story is worth much more than face value. Thank you for joining us in this exploration of the 1996 D Lincoln penny. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe for more fascinating stories on valuable coins. Share your thoughts in the comments. Do you have any unique or valuable pennies in your collection? We're diving deep into a penny that's causing quite a stir among collectors and enthusiasts. It's the 2014 No Mint Mark Lincoln penny, and its market value might surprise you. If you're interested in valuable coins, you'll want to stick around for this one. This penny may look ordinary, but some of these coins are worth far more than their face value. So, what makes the 2014 No Mint Mark Lincoln penny so special, and why is it becoming such a big deal in the collector world? Let's explore that together. Let's start with a little background on the Lincoln penny. The Lincoln penny has been a staple of American currency since 1909, when it was introduced to commemorate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. Over the years, the penny has undergone several changes in its design, composition, and even its minting process. By 2014, the coin featured the familiar design of Lincoln's portrait on the obverse and the Union shield on the reverse. This version, known as the shield cent, is relatively modern, but like any coin, certain variations and errors make some coins far more valuable than others. And now, you might wonder what a no mint mark penny is and why it's important. In general, most pennies have a small letter stamped on them, indicating the mint where they were produced. For example, a penny with a D was minted in Denver, while an S means it was minted in San Francisco. However, if a penny has no mint mark, it means it was produced at the Philadelphia Mint, which traditionally didn't use a mint mark on pennies until recently. This lack of a mint mark can make certain pennies rarer or more valuable if there's something unique about them, and the 2014 No Mint Mark penny is one of those cases. What makes the 2014 No Mint Mark Lincoln penny worth more than 1 cent? It all comes down to condition, rarity, and certain variations. While most 2014 pennies from Philadelphia are still worth face value, some high-grade examples can be worth a premium. In coin collecting, condition is everything, and the most pristine coins are known as mint state coins. Mint state means that the coin has no visible wear and still has its original luster from the minting process. Coins graded in high mint state, such as MS-68 or higher, can fetch impressive prices at auctions because they are so rare to find in perfect condition. Let's talk about value. How much can a 2014 No Mint Mark Lincoln penny be worth? For most of these coins in circulated condition, they're still just worth a penny. But, in uncirculated mint state condition, particularly those graded MS-68 or MS-69 by professional grading services, these pennies can be worth significantly more. Some collectors are willing to pay anywhere from $20 to over $100 for a top-graded 2014 no-mint mark penny. This might not sound like a fortune, but for a coin that was only minted a few years ago, it's quite impressive. And in the world of coin collecting, prices can rise even higher over time as demand increases and more people seek out these pristine examples. You might be asking, why would anyone pay so much for a modern penny in the collecting world? Rarity and quality drive value. High-grade examples of recent coins are surprisingly hard to find because most pennies enter circulation immediately. They're used for everyday transactions, and as a result, they get scratched and worn down. Finding a 2014 penny in MS68 or MS69 condition is like finding a needle in a haystack. That's why collectors are willing to pay a premium for coins that are virtually flawless. Another factor that can increase the value of a 2014 no-mint mark penny is if there are any errors or unique variations. Coin errors occur during the minting process and can include things like double strikes, die cracks, or off-center images. These errors are relatively rare, but when they do happen, they create a unique variation of the coin that collectors are eager to get their hands on. Some error coins can be worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars, depending on the type and severity of the error. While error coins are not specific to the 2014 penny, it's worth mentioning because finding an error on a 2014 penny could make it even more valuable. So, how can you tell if your 2014 no-mint mark Lincoln penny is valuable? First, examine its condition. If it's been in circulation and shows signs of wear, it likely won't be worth more than a few cents. But if it's in uncirculated condition, meaning it still has a bright, shiny appearance and no visible scratches, then it could be worth more. You can also consider having the coin professionally graded by a grading service. They will assign it a grade based on its condition, which can give you a better idea of its market value. Keep in mind that professional grading does come with a cost, so it's usually only worth it for coins you believe could be of significant value. If you're new to coin collecting and want to start looking for valuable pennies, it's always a good idea to check your change. You never know when you might come across a high-grade penny in your pocket or at the store. Also, keep an eye out for error coins and unique variations. While the chances of finding a valuable coin in circulation are slim, it's not impossible. Many collectors have found valuable coins simply by paying attention to the pennies they come across every day. To wrap up, the 2014 no-mint mark Lincoln penny may not be worth millions of dollars, but it's a great example of how modern coins can hold surprising value. High-grade examples and error coins from this year can fetch a premium, and who knows where their value might go in the future. Coin collecting is a fascinating hobby that combines history, art, and the thrill of discovering hidden treasures. So, if you come across a shiny 2014 no-mint mark penny, take a closer look. You might just have a valuable coin in your hands. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe for more coin collecting tips and information on valuable coins. Let us know in the comments if you've found any interesting coins in your collection or if there are other coins you'd like us to talk about. We're diving into a fascinating topic, the 1988 no-mint mark Lincoln penny. You might think, a penny? Worth millions? Well, you're about to find out just how valuable this seemingly ordinary coin can be. So, grab your magnifying glass, and let's get started. First, let's take a look at what makes the 1988 Lincoln penny unique. Struck in the United States, the Lincoln penny was first introduced in 1909 to commemorate Abraham Lincoln's 100th birthday. The 1988 penny is a part of the Lincoln Memorial series, which showcases the iconic image of the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse side. The 1988 penny is made of 95% copper and 5% zinc, weighing in at 2.5 grams. But here's where it gets interesting, the 1988 no-mint mark penny is particularly sought after by collectors. Unlike pennies from the Denver and Philadelphia mints, the absence of a mint mark can indicate that it's a rare variety. Now, let's talk about rarity. The 1988 no-mint mark Lincoln penny has gained attention among numismatists due to its limited availability in certain grades. While millions were produced, only a small percentage are in pristine condition. Coins in mint condition can command impressive prices at auctions and among collectors. The demand for this specific penny has increased over the years, especially among those looking to complete their collections. It's not just a penny, it's a piece of history. Collectors know that finding this coin in excellent condition can significantly boost its market value. So, What is the market value of the 1988 no-mint Mark Lincoln penny? The answer might surprise you. While most 1988 pennies circulate for just 1 cent, those that are graded well by professional grading services can be valued at thousands of dollars. For instance, a well-preserved specimen graded by the Professional Coin Grading Service can fetch prices ranging from $2,000 to over $5,000, depending on its condition. If you happen to find a high-grade example with a clean strike and no blemishes, you could be looking at an even higher value. So, how can you identify a valuable 1988 no-mint Mark Lincoln penny? First, check for the mint mark. The 1988 pennies produced in Philadelphia do not have a mint mark, while those from Denver will feature a D on the reverse. Next, inspect the coin for any signs of wear. Look for a strong, clear image of Lincoln and the memorial, with no visible scratches or blemishes. Use a magnifying glass to examine the details closely. If you find a coin in great condition, it's worth sending it to a grading service for evaluation. For those of you who are avid collectors or just getting started, here are a few tips. Familiarize yourself with different penny varieties and their market trends. Knowledge is power in the world of coin collecting. Keep your valuable coins in protective holders to prevent damage. Acid-free holders are best for preserving the condition of your coins. Join coin clubs or online forums to connect with other collectors. You'll gain valuable insights and tips about finding rare coins. The search for rare coins can take time. Stay persistent, and don't rush into purchases. In conclusion, the 1988 no-mint Mark Lincoln penny may look like an ordinary coin to the untrained eye, but it holds a significant value for collectors. With the right condition, this penny can be worth thousands of dollars. So, check your piggy banks, and keep your eyes peeled. You never know what hidden treasures might be waiting for you. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to our channel, and hit that notification bell to stay updated on all things coin collecting. We're diving into a fascinating piece of American numismatic history, the 1973 D-mint Mark Lincoln penny. While most of us think of pennies as just pocket change, this particular coin has a unique story and an impressive market value that may surprise you. So, let's explore what makes the 1973 D penny so special, its current market value, and how you can determine if you have one of these hidden treasures in your collection. The Lincoln penny was first issued in 1909 to honor the 16th President of the United States, Abraham Lincoln. It has gone through several design changes over the years, but the basic concept has remained the same. The obverse features a profile of Lincoln, while the reverse originally displayed a wheat design, later changed to the Lincoln Memorial in 1959. The 1973 D penny is part of a series produced by the Denver Mint, one of the primary facilities for coin production in the United States. The D-mint mark indicates that this penny was minted in Denver, Colorado. And now, let's focus on the specifics of the 1973 D penny. Minted during a time when the U.S. economy was experiencing inflation, the 1973 D penny was made primarily of copper. It has a composition of 95% copper and 5% tin and zinc, weighing 2.5 grams. What makes this penny particularly interesting is its relatively low mintage compared to other years. In 1973, the Denver Mint produced about 197 million Lincoln pennies. While this might sound like a lot, it's actually lower than some other years in the series, contributing to its collectible status. So, what is the market value of the 1973 D-mint Mark Lincoln penny? As of now, the value can range significantly based on its condition. In general circulation, you might find this penny worth only its face value of 1 cent. However, if you have a coin in uncirculated or mint condition, its value can skyrocket to hundreds or even thousands of dollars. For example, a 1973 D penny graded as MS-65 or higher can fetch anywhere from $50 to $100. But, in rare instances, if the penny has a unique error or is graded even higher, such as MS-67, the value could soar into the thousands. And now, let's talk about how to identify if your 1973 D penny is worth more than face value. First, look for any unique characteristics or errors that might enhance its value. One of the most notable errors associated with the 1973 D penny is the double die variety. This occurs when the coin is struck more than once, resulting in a noticeable doubling of the details on the obverse or reverse. Look closely at the inscriptions in Lincoln's image for any signs of this error. Additionally, coins with unusual features such as die breaks, off-center strikes, or other anomalies can also be valuable. If you believe your coin might have one of these features, it's worth getting it appraised by a professional coin dealer or a grading service. If you discover that you have a valuable 1973 penny, proper care and storage are essential. Avoid cleaning your coins, as this can decrease their value. Instead, store them in a protective holder or coin flip to keep them safe from the elements and prevent scratches. Make sure to keep them in a cool, dry place, away from direct sunlight. This will help maintain their condition and ensure they retain their value over time. In conclusion, the 1973 mint Mark Lincoln penny is not just an ordinary coin, it's a potential treasure waiting to be discovered. With its historical significance, relatively low mintage, and the possibility of rare errors, this penny deserves a place in any coin collector's heart and collection. So, check your change jars, rummage through your old coins, and who knows, you might just find a valuable 1973 penny. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more exciting content on valuable coins. We're diving deep into a specific coin that has captured the attention of collectors and investors alike, the 1982 mint Mark Lincoln penny. What makes this penny so special, and why is it valued at an astounding amount in the market? Let's find out. First, let's talk about the Lincoln penny itself. The Lincoln penny, also known as the 1-cent coin, has been in circulation since 1909, celebrating the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. The coin has undergone several design changes throughout the years, but it has remained a beloved part of American currency. The 1982 penny is particularly interesting because it marks a significant transition in the composition of the coin. In 1982, the U.S. Mint began the transition from copper to zinc for the Lincoln penny. This was primarily due to rising copper prices that made it cost-prohibitive to continue producing copper pennies. The coins struck in 1982 come in two main varieties: the copper version, which was made from 95% copper and 5% tin and zinc, and the zinc version, made from 97.5% zinc and 2.5% copper. But here's where it gets intriguing: the 1982 mint Mark penny is a unique piece of history. The 1982 mint Mark Lincoln penny was minted in Philadelphia, where no mint mark was used at that time. This lack of a mint mark makes it distinct from its counterparts, which can affect its value significantly in the collector's market. While many 1982 pennies can be found easily, the no mint mark version, especially in high grades, can command impressive prices. The value of the 1982 no mint mark penny varies depending on its condition. Coins are graded on a scale from poor to mint state, with mint state coins being in the best condition. A typical 1982 no mint mark penny in circulated condition might only be worth a few cents, but if you find one that is graded in mint state 67 or higher, you could be looking at a market value of around $1,000 or more. For those coins that reach the grade of mint state 68, the value can skyrocket even further, sometimes fetching upwards of $3,000 in auctions. Recent auction sales have shown that collectors are willing to pay top dollar for high-grade examples of the 1982 no mint mark penny. It's a testament to the demand for rare coins and the significance of this particular piece in numismatic history. Collectors often gather at coin shows and exhibitions, seeking out rare finds like the 1982 no mint mark penny. The thrill of the hunt and the joy of discovering a coin that could be worth a fortune make this hobby incredibly rewarding. If you're a collector or just someone who's curious about coin collecting, it's essential to keep an eye out for this particular penny. So, how can you identify the 1982 no mint Mark Lincoln penny? First, look for the absence of a mint mark on the reverse side of the coin. Next, check the date to confirm it is indeed 1982. Finally, assess its condition. If it appears shiny and free of blemishes, it might be worth getting it graded. If you think you have a valuable 1982 no mint Mark penny, consider sending it to a professional grading service. They will assess its condition and provide you with a grade, which can significantly enhance its value in the market. To wrap up, the 1982 no mint Mark Lincoln penny is more than just a coin, it's a piece of history that represents a pivotal moment in American currency. With market values reaching impressive heights for high-grade examples, this penny is a must-have for serious collectors. Whether you're looking to add to your collection or simply want to know more about the coins in your pocket, keep searching, you never know what treasures you might find. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe for more content on rare coins and their incredible stories.